It's no secret that Tesla is now ruling the automotive world, but many people are unaware that Tesla has no plans to stop there. It keeps outlining plans for the future with the intention of innovating, growing, and controlling the market. Are these interest rates indicating that the early adopters of electric vehicles have come and gone, and that the general public is saying, not right now, when faced with the decision to purchase an EV? And generally speaking, it fits with the demand query that the market is currently raising. Even though the market has increased by 9%, Tesla has still gained more than 60% year to date. Well, Ed, I was going to argue that because of the UAW and the increase in worker pay in the same capacity, Tesla doesn't have the same kind of labor concerns as Ford, Stellantis, and GM do. Furthermore, as Brooke discussed at the outset of the hour, a structural shift doesn't necessarily not exist simply because it's taking longer to manifest. Yes, and the general public investors, those ardent Tesla supporters, as well as the stockholders, are speaking out loud on social media at the moment, stating that this is just a temporary period in time. Let me know how that turns out when you return in a year. In the end, Tesla maintained its guidance to produce 1.8 million vehicles this year on its results call. It's simply that they employed price reductions as a lever to open up demand niches. They are still by far the market leader. Elon Musk made a point of highlighting the rate environment as the problem. Tesla is a vision of the future, not merely an automobile manufacturer. A time when sustainable, dependable, and reasonably priced electric cars are common. A future in which people may travel to other planets, settle on Mars, and accomplish seemingly unattainable goals, all thanks to the availability, efficiency, and abundance of clean energy. How did Tesla, though, get there? How did it triumph over the obstacles posed by the auto industry, public skepticism, and rivalry? We're going to take you on a tour of the goals, accomplishments, and history of Tesla today. We'll demonstrate to you how Tesla is transforming the world in addition to producing automobiles. We will also share the plans for its expansion, the vision for its objective, and the keys to its success. So grab a seat, because we're about to take you on an exciting journey. Now, let's get started. Although it doesn't impact Tesla, there have been additional challenges that have affected the company, primarily in relation to the adoption of EVs generally. They just had a less than stellar earnings call, with some concerns raised regarding the Cybertruck's potential profits and production ramp. However, we believe that these worries are exaggerated. The labor cost advantage that Tesla has over the Detroit 3 was already between 35% and 40%, and it will increase significantly with the new agreement that we anticipate being approved later this month. We are buyers at these levels who are focused on the future, and we believe that Tesla continues to represent one of the strongest profit growth stories in this sector. There are a few strong signs that demand for electric vehicles will increase and that costs will decrease. The prices of minerals and raw materials, particularly lithium, have dropped dramatically, and it is anticipated that EV prices will continue to decline. Furthermore, it is anticipated that costs per unit would decrease as long as businesses keep making significant investments in electrification, particularly in production growth. Most investors, though, are worried about whether there will be sufficient demand for Tesla's vehicles to support both production and demand. What future plans does Tesla have? Let's investigate. Welcome back to Tesla Tomorrow, everyone. Because of its cutting-edge technology, upscale brand image, and devoted client base, Tesla is recognized as the industry leader in electric vehicle sales. The carmaker isn't sitting on its laurels, either, as it has big plans to increase its production capacity, product line, and worldwide footprint in the years to come. With these intentions, Tesla may have a major advantage over both new and established competitors in the rapidly expanding electric vehicle market. Before we continue, though, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and enable post alerts if you enjoy this kind of content in order to be updated on all things Tesla. Building more factories around the globe, particularly in areas where EV demand is high or predicted to rise quickly, is one of Tesla's primary expansion plans. By the end of 2023, Tesla plans to have 2 operational factories in the US and China, in addition to one each in Germany and Texas. Along with increasing production, these factories will save taxes, transportation costs, and other environmental effects for Tesla. Tesla has an advantage over its competitors in terms of efficiency, quality, and innovation due to its highly automated and integrated factories that can produce both vehicles and batteries on site. These competitors frequently rely on outside suppliers and contractors for their EV components. Tesla intends to expand by diversifying its product line, both inside and outside the automobile industry. The Model S, Model 3, Model X, and Model Y are the current EV models offered by Tesla. They cater to the sedan, small SUV, and crossover market sectors. In the future, Tesla intends to introduce a number of new models, including the Model 2, Cybertruck, Semi, and Roadster. These vehicles will be aimed at several market niches and client categories, including budget, sports, hauling, and pickup. Apart from that, Tesla is diversifying into other important markets. Software services, battery storage, and solar panels are all important additions to its main electric vehicle business and generate additional revenue. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, reportedly met with a number of Samsung Electronics executives at one time, including Executive Chairman Lee Jae-yong. The two executives had their first private encounter at this time. Reports stated that future collaboration in autonomous driving and semiconductor manufacturing was on the agenda of the meeting, which was held at Samsung Semiconductor's US R&D facility. In the market for automotive semiconductors, Samsung has been progressing. Leaders in the sector like Nvidia and Mobileye have placed orders with the tech behemoth, and recent discussions with Tesla executives may indicate that Samsung is interested in bringing Tesla on board as a client. There is a history of cooperation between Samsung and Tesla, especially in the area of developing next-generation technologies, such as semiconductors for driverless cars. Greater cooperation appears to be in the works. The two businesses have collaborated on the creation of semiconductors intended for autonomous driving. In a similar vein, Tesla is strengthening its alliance with Japanese battery manufacturers like Panasonic. The supplier to Tesla had previously stated that between April 2023 and March 2024, it will begin producing 4680 battery cells in volume for Tesla. The business stated that mass production is slated to start during the first part of the fiscal year, ending in March 2025, in order to introduce performance improvement initiatives that will further boost competitiveness, despite the fact that this will probably be postponed. We think that these partnerships will facilitate Tesla's operations and accelerate its objective of producing and distributing more affordable EVs on a large scale. However, that's not even the most captivating aspect. As rivals attempt to gain a foothold in the EV industry, Tesla's expansion plans might be a major concern. Established manufacturers with a long history and solid reputation in the market, such as Ford, GM, Nissan, and Honda, are among those rivals. Yet, they are also encountering difficulties in making the switch from conventional to electric vehicles. These rivals might be more advantageous in terms of distribution, scale, and client loyalty than they are in terms of innovation, price, and brand image. Emerging companies that are concentrating on high-end and niche EV markets, such as NIO, Rivian, and Lucid, are rivals as well. However, these companies also face difficulties with funding, production, and delivery. These rivals may be superior in terms of design, technology, and unique selling point, but they also have drawbacks in terms of profitability, dependability, and experience. With its expansion plans, Tesla may be able to overcome its shortcomings in terms of scale, distribution, and profitability, while capitalizing on its advantages in terms of innovation, quality, and brand loyalty. This might provide it a significant competitive advantage over other EV manufacturers. The EV industry as a whole may benefit from these strategies since they may raise consumer awareness, demand, and adoption of EVs, while also encouraging greater innovation and competition among EV manufacturers. Above all, though, we want Tesla's development ambitions to eventually support its vision of driving the global switch to sustainable energy. How do these plans appeal to you? Tell us in the comments below. Click on the following video to view more thrilling updates about Tesla. There, we'll see you.